Welcome to the MOTO Freak Channel. Greetings to all viewers, subscribers, supporters. So to the point. The Cummins 6.7 engine is a turbocharged inline-six diesel engine primarily found in Ram heavy-duty pickup trucks, 2500, 3500, since its introduction in mid-2007, replacing the popular 5.9L Cummins. It's known for its robust construction, impressive power and torque figures, and suitability for heavy-duty applications like towing and hauling. History and versions. The 6.7 Cummins, internally designated ISB 6.7 for commercial applications, was developed to meet stricter emissions regulations while also increasing power output compared to its 5.9L predecessor. Over its production run, it has seen continuous refinements and power increases. 2007.5 to 2012, early emissions era. Initial power started around 350 horsepower and 650 lb-ft of torque. Key emissions tech featured a diesel particulate filter, DPF, and exhaust gas recirculation, EGR, system. Notably, these early versions did not use diesel exhaust fluid, DEF and AdBlue, relying on a richer fuel mixture to manage NOx, which contributed to DPF clogging issues. Applications: Ram 2500-3500. 2013 to 2018. Introduction of DEF and increased output. Power increases. Horsepower and torque steadily increased, reaching up to 385 horsepower and 930 lb-ft of torque by 2016 to 2017. Key emissions tech, starting in 2013 or 2011 for chassis cab trucks. Selective catalytic reduction, SCR, requiring diesel exhaust fluid, DEF, was introduced. This significantly improved DPF longevity and overall emissions performance. Versions: standard output, ISO, and high output, HO. Versions became more distinct, with the HO typically paired with the Eisen automatic transmission for maximum towing capacity. Applications: Ram 2500-3500. 2019, present, 5th generation Ram, and further output increases. Significant power jumps. The 6.7 Cummins continued to evolve, reaching 400 horsepower and 1,000 lb-ft of torque, and later 420 horsepower and 1,075 lb-ft of torque, high output. Refinements. Continued improvements to emissions systems, turbochargers, and fuel systems. Some model years saw a return to the CP3 fuel pump after issues with the CP4 pump in certain applications. Applications: Ram 2500-3500. The 6.7 Cummins also sees widespread use in medium-duty commercial trucks, like the Ram 4500-5500 chassis cabs, buses, marine, and industrial applications, often with different tuning and emission strategies. Opinions and review. The Cummins 6.7 is widely regarded as a workhorse. Owners generally praise its power, torque, and ability to handle heavy loads with ease. Its inline-six configuration is often cited as a reason for its inherent balance and smoothness, as well as its historical reputation for durability. Advantages: massive power and torque. Especially in high-output versions, the 6.7 Cummins provides exceptional pulling power, making it ideal for towing large trailers or hauling heavy payloads. Durability and longevity. The cast-iron block and cylinder head, coupled with Cummins' reputation for heavy-duty engines, contribute to its long lifespan when properly maintained. Many units easily exceed 200,000 to 300,000 miles. Simplicity relative to V8 diesels as an inline-six. It has fewer moving parts, e.g., one cylinder head, one exhaust manifold, compared to V8 diesels, which can sometimes translate to easier and less costly maintenance for certain components. Engine braking. The variable geometry turbocharger allows for an effective exhaust brake, which is invaluable for controlling speed when descending grades with heavy loads, reducing wear on service brakes. Strong aftermarket support. Due to its popularity, there's a vast aftermarket for performance upgrades, emissions system modifications, where legal, and replacement parts. Disadvantages. Emissions system issues, especially early models the Achilles heel of modern diesels. DPF clogging and EGR cooler and valve failures are common and expensive to repair, particularly on pre-def models. Frequent short trips are detrimental to these systems. Fuel consumption, unloaded in city, while efficient for its size and power, when working hard, unloaded city driving can result in relatively poor fuel economy compared to smaller engines or gas alternatives. Maintenance costs. Despite its robustness, parts and labor for major diesel engine repairs can be very expensive. Cold weather performance. Like many diesels, it can be slower to warm up and less efficient in extremely cold temperatures. Noise and vibration. While refined for a heavy-duty diesel, it's still louder and vibrates more than a gasoline engine, especially at idle. Weight. As a heavy-duty engine, it contributes significantly to the truck's overall weight, impacting payload capacity and potentially ride quality when unloaded. Faults and breakdowns. The 6.7 Cummins has several well-known issues, many of which are related to its emissions control systems. Clogged diesel particulate filter, DPF most common on 2007.5 to 2012 models, pre-def. Frequent short trips prevent proper regeneration cycles, leading to DPF clogging, reduced power, and check engine lights. Even post-DEF models can experience DPF issues at higher mileages. EGR cooler failure. The EGR cooler can crack internally, allowing coolant to leak into the exhaust or combustion chambers. Symptoms include white smoke, disappearing coolant, and potential engine damage if not addressed. EGR valve issues. Carbon buildup can cause the EGR valve to stick open or closed, leading to performance issues, rough idle, and check engine lights. Turbocharger failure. While generally durable, the variable geometry turbocharger can develop issues over time, such as sticking vanes due to subbuildup, oil seal leaks, or bearing wear. Symptoms include power loss, excessive smoke, and whining noises. Fuel dilution. Especially with frequent regeneration cycles, DPF, some fuel can wash past the piston rings and dilute the engine oil. This can degrade oil faster and lead to increased wear. Regular oil analysis is recommended for heavy-use vehicles to monitor this. Head gasket failure. More common on the 6.7 than the 5.9L due to higher cylinder pressures. Can manifest as coolant consumption, white smoke, or external leaks. Heater grid bolt failure. A critical and potentially catastrophic issue where the heater grid bolts can loosen or break off and fall into the intake, leading to severe engine damage, e.g., affecting cylinder number 6. While not extremely common, it's a known concern, especially on earlier models. CP4 high-pressure fuel pump, HPFP, failure. Certain 2019 to 2020 models equipped with a Bosch CP4 HPFP were prone to catastrophic failure, often sending metal shavings through the entire fuel system, requiring very expensive repairs. Ram eventually reverted to the more robust CP3 pump for later models and issued a recall for affected vehicles. Fuel consumption. Fuel consumption varies significantly based on year, transmission, truck configuration, 2500, 3500, 2WD, and 4WD, single and dually, driving style, and load. Unloaded, mixed driving owners typically report 14 to 18 miles per gallon U.S. Unloaded, highway can reach 18 to 23 miles per gallon U.S. under ideal conditions, lower speeds, flat terrain. Towing, heavy load drops considerably, often to 9 to 12 miles per gallon U.S., depending on the weight and aerodynamics of the trailer. Newer models with DEF tend to be slightly more fuel efficient due to optimized combustion, but the overall physics of moving a heavy truck still dictate consumption. Timing. The Cummins 6.7 engine uses a gear-driven timing system, not a belt or chain. This is a significant advantage as it eliminates the need for timing belt and chain replacement, which is a common and often costly maintenance item on many other engines. The gears are designed to last the life of the engine. Oil. Proper oil selection and frequent changes are crucial for the longevity of the 6.7 Cummins, especially given the heat and potential for fuel dilution. Oil type requires CJ, 4 or CK, 4-rated heavy-duty diesel engine oil. These specifications are designed for modern diesel engines with emission systems. Common viscosities. 15W. 40 is the most common and widely recommended for normal and warmer operating conditions. 5W. 40 full synthetic is often recommended for colder climates or for those seeking better cold start protection and overall performance, especially under severe duty. Always check your owner's manual for the specific weight and API rating recommended for your model year and climate. Capacity. 2007.5 to 2018 models typically require 12 quarts, 11.4 liters of oil, including the filter. 2019 plus models, also generally around 12 quarts. Always double-check your owner's manual, as capacities can vary slightly by model year and specific configuration. Change intervals. While Ram's recommended intervals can be extended, e.g., 15,000 miles or annually, many owners and diesel mechanics advocate for more frequent oil changes, especially for trucks that idle a lot, tow frequently, or operate in extreme conditions. Intervals of 5,000 to 7,500 miles or every 6 months are common recommendations to mitigate fuel dilution and ensure optimal lubrication for the turbocharger and other critical components. Regular oil analysis can help tailor an optimal oil change schedule based on your specific usage. Overall opinion. The Cummins 6.7 engine is a powerhouse that has earned its reputation as a highly capable and durable diesel. It's the go-to choice for those who demand serious towing and hauling capabilities from their pickup truck. However, potential owners must go in with eyes wide open regarding the complexities and potential costs associated with modern diesel emission systems. While newer models have seen improvements, issues like DPF, EGR, and potential HPFB failures in specific model years can lead to expensive repairs. If you understand its specific needs, commit to diligent maintenance, especially more frequent oil changes, and potentially address known weak points, e.g., heater grid bolts. The 6.7 Cummins can provide reliable and powerful service for hundreds of thousands of miles. For those who regularly tow heavy loads, its advantages often outweigh its disadvantages. Thank you for watching the video, and I invite you to subscribe to the MOTO Freak channel. Greetings to everyone, and see you in the next episode. See you soon.